Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
Hello.
Hi.
So this morning I showed you guys this weird card that I got that said do not scan. So Brianna was really wanted to do it. She did not do it. She didn't have her phone here today. But we hovered mine over it so that a little website little thing came up. And it said, what did it say? Kmail. Kmail-something.com. So we Googled that. Didn't click on it, but we Googled that to see what it was. And it's some sort of a marketing firm. So it is a marketing firm that does mass marketing for...
It's not Walmart.
It's not Walmart. Could be Walmart.
Idea. If someone works for Walmart marketing.
Yeah. So we
Amazon first.
Yeah, we still didn't click it. We still don't know what the message was, but that's as close as we got, is that it is some sort of a marketing firm, but we don't know what they're marketing. So anyway, good luck. I hope you didn't click it. All right. So first of all, we're supposed to introduce ourselves for anybody who's just sort of ventured in and wondering who we are and what we're doing. And I should mention that this morning, when we do our Fabric Chat on Wednesday mornings, I started to introduce us, and I did not finish.
Where did you stop?
I remember thinking, wait, I have to make it back there. I have to, and every once in a while, there's some sort of convoluted conversation. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, that reminds me. And I never finished. So if you're still wondering who we are, I'll finish telling you now.
Here we go.
We are a mother-daughter duo, and we have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 26 years. So brick and mortar store, you can come in and shop, or everything is found online. We have a website at fabricpatch.net. You can do 24-hour-a-day shopping. We also have a retreat center. Our retreat center is a full block, big.
Yeah, it's big.
Block wide, block
Options.
long. Block of options, because we have 3 actually. So we have a large facility for up to, well, we do 26, and then we have a medium-sized that's up to 10, and then we have a really small one because people kept asking, well, can I just rent one condo? And we'd say, oh, it's not really set up like that. But Lake House has all of these tables, and it's perfect for 4 people, or we have it extended, so you can have 6. So 4, 6, 10, 12, 16,
Or a few
or more. Only quilters or scrapbookers. We don't do it for family reunions or weddings or anything like that. And we do 9 hosted retreats per year where you come and hang out with us. We do all of the teaching for you. We provide all of your food, excursions. We have a great time. And then the rest of the time it's available for other groups. Not a lot of availability because we book only a year out, so that if you come, you get your same spot again. And if you have any questions, you can go to the website, check it all out, and then email us. There's no way for you to sign up online because we have to vet you first.
We want to make sure you know what a fat quarter is.
That's right. If you don't,
What part of the body it sits on.
yeah. It's a trick question.
Yeah, it's a tricky question. Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, so that's kind of what we do, and then we do the box openings. We do them Wednesday night at 5, and then we do them again Sunday afternoons at 12:30, where we open the boxes so that you get to see the newest things that have just come in the store. We say all the time that we feel like you really need to support your local quilt stores. If you have a local quilt shop and there's something here that you see, ask them if they got it or if they're going to get it. We think that's a great idea because it is a hard business and they depend on you. And it's good for you to have a local quilt shop in case you have questions, you know, have math problems, you need border help, whatever. So keep them in business by patronizing their shop.
Absolutely.
If you do not have a local quilt shop,
We'll welcome you.
we would like to
Open
be
arms.
We're localish to everywhere via the post office.
Yes.
Yes. And the other thing that, speaking of getting off track for just a minute, before I open this, we have 3 packages to open for you guys. One of the packages had sand in it. That's why I keep doing this. We'll let you guess which one.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we open these packages, I wanted to tell you there was something that I forgot this morning. So, And when I got distracted, sometimes you can tell by the look in my eye that something glazes over. And oftentimes it's when I'm thinking, wait a minute, I was just talking about that. How do I get back to that? Or should I finish my thought first? We were talking about what July 9th is and whose birthdays it was and what the national day was. And I couldn't really remember. And we got off talking about the sewing machine. Well, and that was what it was. It was because it's more controversy. And it was, the first donut hole maker. There really is a machine that you would cut it and then you push it and it
Made the donut.
The donut hole is one little thing and the donut is another thing. You know, they really made a machine that did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was always one chunk.
Yeah, no, it was some little, you did it and then you hit it and the whole thing went out. And I've never ever done that anyway. You get two circles, right? You get a glass and then you get something like a shot glass.
Yeah.
A shot glass and a, you know.
Right.
But here was the funny thing. So do you know why they made donuts? Do you know what the reason was? So
I have no idea.
you don't know why they created
donuts.
What if it helps you if I tell you that the inventor of the donut was a sea captain?
Why would a sea captain want a donut?
Well, everybody thinks it's because of the way that you would hold it.
Off your hook?
End of your fishing pool. None of those things are true. I don't know why it was a sea captain, but what it was because of fried bread. So if you're making these fried bread, you know, we call them fritters, you know. But you're making this fried bread, which is crispy on the outside and a little too doughy on the inside. So if you cut a hole in the inside, it's crispy all the way around. Today was National Donut Day, and I kid you not, I was going to stop at the store and buy some donuts. There'd be a reason for eating naughty stuff. And so that was what happened this morning when you saw this glaze over. What I was thinking at that moment was, I forgot the donuts. I can't believe I forgot the donuts. And then I was so distraught over that opportunity to have had donuts that I forgot even to tell you that it was National Donut Day.
Oh.
I know. So anyway, National Donut Day, created by a sea captain to make sure that they cook
Evenly cooked.
your evenly
Cooked fried bread.
fried bread.
And then we had to add sugar to it.
I know. Why
Well, cool. I did not know. I never even thought about, why would someone make it?
Why would you do it? I just always thought it was to hold it.
To hold it.
Not that you'd
Well, I mean,
eat it like that.
that's how my children. That's how my children did it.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
And
no,
that's how you
no.
eat olives.
Yes, they had to put on every single finger.
Have to have
Eat it off
5.
every finger. And then reload.
There's never been a child in history that hasn't eaten olives that way.
No.
I don't.
Well, that's fascinating. I don't know. I also never even thought, I wonder why you'd eat these.
And
Now we know.
I still need a donut.
Now when I'm ever on, Jeopardy.
You'll know.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yes.
Got it.
I wonder if that's a question.
It'd be a good one.
It would be a good one. It would be a good one.
Who
and
invented
also that it was
the
a sea captain. And his name is like super normal, like, Harvey Smith or, like a really normal name. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Not, his last name isn't Donut.
Sure.
I mean, where did that word even come from? Oh, donut. Oh.
Donut.
Doughy not. I don't know. I think
That's
so.
clever.
Doughy
that was
not.
quick. Donut. We sell it. We say it wrong now.
We say it wrong. It was always called not dough.
Not dough. And someone's like, well, that's not catchy enough.
Not catchy enough. Let's call it donut. And then Americans, we slip everything up, and so we called it donut.
And spell it wrong at this day.
Oh my goodness.
That's cool.
I feel
did not know.
certain you guys are all typing right now saying, no,
so
what?
I don't know.
Christy Iverson,
She'll find the
about
right
me.
link
love
for
her.
us.
Her and Susan, our administrative assistants that have always got us, our fact checkers.
I love it.
All right, so I have this really sweet package. So thinking of talking about the retreats. So did I already mention that the 2 retreats that are now coming up? So we do 9. 9.
Just 9.
Wait, do that again.
9.
4 left per year. And the 2 that are coming up in September, Brianna does a machine embroidery retreat, which is really fun, really nice. So if you have an embroidery attachment to your sewing machine and it's just a little too much for you, or you didn't get enough classes or, you never did get any classes because you bought it at a weird time or bought it from somebody else. What's really nice is to come to a retreat where you are saturated 5 days of nothing but machine embroidery,
home
threads,
feeling
needles, techniques. You will totally have it down.
Yep.
And so that's what Brianna does. And it doesn't have to be a faff. It doesn't matter what it is. Bring your manual with you, but she's got you. So that's kind of fun. That's in September. Normally the retreats sell out right away. They go for sale on January 15th. And normally they're sold out by noon, but there's always cancellations. And that's why I think at the moment there are 2 different retreats that have like 1 or 2 spots left. And I think machine embroidery is one. I don't know if, Tracy's does or not. I kind of think hers doesn't because right after Brianna's machine embroidery is the mixed media retreat. And that's the one that Tracy does. So Tracy is our shipping manager and she is an artist, a mixed media artist. She's been featured at art galleries and she does a wonderful, wonderful job. And she just, the retreat is all about creating your base and then making your components and then the assemblage. And oh my gosh, everybody's is always so different and it's always so much fun. And anyway, really, really fun. And so I got this really cool present. So I'm going to show you what this is and I'm going to read you the letter that goes with it. Look at this. This has got to be, I would say that this is at least 100 years old. And you can tell by the fabric and date the fabric. You can see how the red wears. It does that because of, what is it? Corachrome? Corachrome. Corachrome.
That might be right, yeah.
C-H-O, Konachrome.
Yeah.
R-N-O-C-H-R-O-M-E.
However it's created, yeah.
But red, molecular size, will, oftentimes things with red will wear faster and also black. Just because of the size of the die. Anyway, super old English paper piece and sweet, sweet, sweet letter. So, dear Cindy, this tattered piece of quilt I acquired when my mom passed away in 1971. I was told that she had made it. She or her mother had made it. I was young and did not know a thing about quilts except that I loved them. This quilt was in really bad condition when I received it and I had no idea what to do with it. So I cut it up and I made pillows. Now, many years later, I have taken the pillows apart and I know you love quilts. And I thought I would send you a section of the quilt.
That's cool.
I know. As you can see, it was hand-pieced and hand-quilted. I wish I knew who made it for sure. I have not seen this pattern anywhere. It looks like it was paper pieced to me. And again, I think she's right. I think not paper pieced like but English paper piecing. That's exactly right. I'm certain that that's what was done. And as you can tell by the fabrics, it truly is very old. This is just a little history I thought you might enjoy. Do whatever you'd like with the scrap. And if you ever find out the name of the pattern, would you text it to me? And then she sent me her phone number. I don't do email. I'm an 82-year-old and I live in Texas and I really enjoy your YouTube channel. You and your daughter are so much fun to watch. Take care and thank you. I'm sorry this is in pencil. I am the reason God made erasers and whiteout. God bless you. Rexine Ross from Melissa, Texas. All right. So Melissa, I mean, Rexine from Melissa. I just keep thinking, ooh, I wonder where Melissa is. And, in relation to the icky.
Texas,
prayer chain of Texas. And this is just a quick little note about that. Because we've gotten a lot of messages about that. We absolutely, Texas is on our prayer chain and in our thoughts. And we tend to not mention that kind of stuff very much because we just think our philosophy has always been that there's always so much going on and that most people just need a little break from it. Yeah. Just need a little break. Let's just laugh a little bit and smile a little bit, look at something kind of pretty and just think about good things, even if it's just for a little while, because then we've got to get back to something treacherous. And so we, and I should add one other thing. If you guys are doing fundraisers, silent auctions, helping a family, needs some things, let us know. 100% of the time we are in. We will send you a quote for an auction. We'll send you something for a benefit. Whatever you need, just contact us. We'll get it right out. The best thing is just to email us, and then we'll have all of the information, and we're happy to do that.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
let us know. And gosh, Rexine, thank you so much. We now every time we hear Texas, we think, oh no,
Where are you?
I hope, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the base.
Ooh.
I am going to do something fun with this, and then I'll
That'd
be
be
sure
cool.
and show you guys, and then I'll be sure and text Rexine a picture. And
really cool.
Speaking of Chrissy Iverson and Susan, if you guys know the name of this is probably the best way to see that pattern. I know for sure it is an English paper piece pattern, but I don't know for sure if it has
Has a name?
a name. It's just it's just triangles and diamonds. Not just. I mean, I would not be able to recreate this. And with the amount of precision.
It's pretty impressive.
And it's funny because, they get all worn and tattered, but I love them anyway. They're still, it's just more character, and it's just, the way that we age and we get a little, scars and wrinkles, and it works out okay. But, the precision that they did it, and my grandmother was the same way, and she just wasn't attached to it at all. It was utility. We
Right.
had these quilts because we needed them for our beds. And when they got too worn, we'd make another one, and that became the batting for the new one. It wasn't, we get so crazy about them now and want absolute perfection. And, our grandmothers and great grandmothers that made them, they did a really, really nice job, but that wasn't.
Just because it was needed, not
Yeah.
for fun. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, 2 more boxes. My goodness.
This is from Lisa from Grover Beach, California.
And so we have some
Pillowcases.
pillowcases. So it's been a little while, I think, since we've shown any. We've received a bunch.
The retreats have been bringing
The retreats, the retreaters were all bringing them, and we were showing a few. We've given a whole bunch to McKay, and so that is some really cute fabric. And is that batik?
No.
That is really nice. It's just
Super
so
cute.
bright. Really, really cute. So what we're doing is we have a little local nonprofit nursing home. So in Soap Lake, there was a veterans hospital because the lake cured Berger's disease. And then once that was finished, they donated, the federal government donated the veterans hospital to the community as a local hospital. And then in the 80s, just because of insurance and population and other factors, it was operating only under warrants. And so it was turned into, the hospital was closed and it was turned into a nonprofit nursing home. Nonprofit because it's owned by the county and paid for by people's taxes and our hospital district taxes. And so since it's county money and public money and nonprofit, we can't spend any of that money on any gift items. And so it is such a nice little facility, such a nice group of people that live there and the people that work there, and the little tiny activities department of 2, they do so much. And the administrator and the business office manager and the social service person, all of those guys do such a nice job. And I mean, everybody does, but those guys in particular, I know, use their own hard-earned money and go buy bird seed for all of the bird feeders on all of the windows. They spend the money on, they have a squirrel that visits, what's his name? Harry? Sam the squirrel? Sammy? Oh, they have a lot of squirrels there, but there's one in particular that is the little Chubba Chubs. He waddles, and because he will eat out of their hands.
Oh.
So they keep peanuts and almonds
There's no
on
danger.
hand. And yeah. And he comes, takes them all. He doesn't ever turn down a nut. So we help them a lot. And by we, I mean, not just you guys, my goodness,
Yes.
we have such great support. And so we did, placemats and mug rugs for them. And now I asked them, well, what are things that you'd like to have? And they would like to have pillowcases. They are loving the pillowcases. And they said they have a spot where they would donate them to if they have excess. So far, that's not been the case.
Oh.
They love them all. And because they wash them so often.
Sure, of course I do.
And people want to make sure that they get that, military one back. And, so they really love them. And they're also putting a set for every new resident that comes in. They get their
Oh,
own.
a welcome packet. That's so nice.
Really, really nice. So they're loving them. So anyway, so those 2 were from Lisa Wyrick from Grover Beach, California. And she said she was inspired. She's, "Dear Fabric Patch, I was inspired to send these while watching your box opening this morning. I didn't make them, but someone did. I bought them at a local craft fair held at the Veterans Hall. Oh. My BFF visits that week every year and has long been grooming me to be a quilter. This time she succeeded, LOL. This was an impulse buy at the Quilts of Valor booth because I loved the fabrics."
Sure.
Aw. And she says she loves fabrics, but she just can't cut them.
Yeah, I get that.
We get that. We're good collectors,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I just love what you do for the nursing home, and I wanted to share these. I enjoyed Placemat Palooza, but I couldn't get in on it. Life should just let me sew again soon. I found your YouTube channel on my quilting journey. Your tutorials are great, and it's just fun to hang out with you because you are such lovely people.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she says, "Brianna, my next project will be a tri-dazzle."
Oh, love it.
That is popular pattern found on YouTube with some Frida Kahlo and Dia de los Muertos fabric.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Oh, where did she find those?
Right?
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we'll have to see a picture when it's done.
Yes.
No pressure.
Yes.
But when it's done, you shoot us over. Well,
Yes.
I'll be rooting for you.
Lisa, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
All right, and this one is from Terry from Bristol, Connecticut.
from Bristol, Connecticut. Hello, Cindy and Brianna. I rarely purchase fabric online, as I strongly agree we need to support our local quilt shops.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. That's the only thing that's going to keep them there. I'm lucky I have 3 within driving distance.
That's
That's very,
awesome.
very good. Always glad to make our senior citizens in nursing homes' lives a little bit more cheerful. I enjoy watching your box openings.
Aw, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And she is from where? Bristol, Connecticut. Terry.
They're beautiful.
Those are really beautiful.
So she's got 2 different sets.
Oh, very nice.
So we got an extra
Oh,
red
that's
one.
pretty. Very
Isn't that
nice.
pretty.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you. All right, so we'll put these off to the side. I'll get these to Nikki and Carrie. And
Alrighty.
and then there is
A little bit
kind of
of
fun that there is some sand. I kind of liked that. We don't have a lot of sand out here.
No, dirt.
We're inland. We have dirt.
We got lots of dirt.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hoist our first box.
She's on the other side. We can hear her smishing. All right.
Okay. I'll still have a box cutter. We'll get into our first box.
Tiny little box on them. Move them over there.
There's a few little ones that all look a little different, so I wonder if they're small little collections or what we're gonna get.
Because one.
Ooh, a little winter one.
Oh,
Winter
I love
Village.
the
It's like a
houses.
panel.
Oh.
Ooh, look how cool this one is. I love that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, it's a. Oh.
A good plaid.
Really good plaid.
All right, there might be one more box. I'm gonna open the other box and see if it goes with this one or if it's
Okay.
different.
We're going to get all the plastic off. Some people like that ASMR. Do you like that? Did we talk about this before?
I'm not an ASMR.
ASMR. You guys know what that is? When somebody does the little...
When you hear the sounds.
and they make sounds. The first time that I saw that was years ago, and it was Lisa Bonet that was doing it, and I couldn't figure out that. What are you doing?
Why are you doing that?
And she was, I know, and she was talking and tapping, and then somebody said that it's something that soothes people and that they can fall asleep. And now you can't hardly get away from it.
Yeah, it does.
They do everything. It drives me kind of crazy a little bit.
Yeah, I don't watch anything ASMR, but again, I have kids at home. I have 3 walking
you probably don't get to-
tambourines. So I mean, when I
Give
drive,
me peace. I don't want to hear that plastic.
most of the time when we're in the car, you know, if it's just me and Robert, or if it's just me, not very often, but there's usually nothing, not a radio, just peace. Or my windows are down and my music is blaring because it's music they should be listening to.
Yes.
So yeah, no ASMR for me.
ASMR.
So, which means none for you.
None for you. And people don't like it. Apparently,
Plastic is probably cringy. Yeah.
I think it is. And so many people listen to us with their earphones on.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they don't like it. So
That's true. All right, we'll be
Okay.
right back. All right, I got a cute little collection. It's called It's the Holidays.
It's the holidays.
It's-
Wait, what is it called? Goldie Studios.
Goldie Studios.
Holy
Henry Glass. It is 4 pieces and a really cool panel.
And that's it. It's the entire collection. We got
That's
all of it.
Mhm.
And I suppose it makes sense to me why. I think that people realize, people who do quilting fabrics and understand quilters, the majority of us have a fairly substantial
Yeah.
stash that we can pull from. And I think that's true. And so if we're just looking for a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, maybe to go with something that's kind of busy, you probably have something. If you don't, most of our Christmas lines are in these colors.
Yeah.
So it'd be super simple. And we always mention to people, if you added something and you're not quite sure if it's the right red or not, you can put in your notes that this is supposed to go with this, and we'll double check for you.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
We'll either swap it out for you or we'll fix it for you if it's not. But anyway, so super cute, kind of fun to have a little collection, because then you don't have to worry about it. Just get a yard of each of these and
a panel.
and you're all good to go.
Good to go.
And this panel,
is pretty impressive. I mean, she really thought
pretty
about it.
smart.
So you could do 4 large place settings. She does have 2 free patterns. One that turns this panel into a runner, or one that turns this panel into a quilt with a little bit of piecing involved. So she really thought about it. She thought about the layout. If you like it the way it is, I mean, you could quilt it. You could cut a center through. You could make it really cute. Chris,
you could make it a
tree skirt.
Tree skirt.
Yeah.
Cut it here, so you have a spot where you're opening it.
Uh-huh.
And there's no.
So yeah, it could be a tree skirt. It could even be a tabletop if you have a really large table.
Yeah.
Everyone gets something. So if she really thought about the design of her panel, whether you wanted to cut it up and do a lot of sewing, cut it up, do a little bit of work, or maybe not cut it up at all. So super cool. It is
Really clever.
44 inches square. So
Yeah.
if that's going to be a tree skirt size or whatever. So really clever.
Super clever.
She was definitely designing for a quilter.
Yeah.
She knew what she was thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah. And then her other pieces, just adorable. So this is it. These 4. So this is the panel, which is right here. And then, gosh, I just love all of these. So this one, it is like close up of the decorated trees with the garland, the stars.
I really like that piece.
I love it. It's kind of nostalgic, but yet modern. I don't know. Is that a thing? I mean, it's just, I love it. Great plaid. I'm a plaid fan. Love plaid. Really nice little starry sky, some snowflakes and some stars. And then the city. So many people do the Christmas village, How fun to have a Christmas village quilt. And with 4 pieces, and a panel, you could do something pretty simple. Or the other thing, too, is the 3-yard quilt books. Those are always kind of easy. Or Villa Rosa has a lot of just really simple things where all you need is a couple of complementary fabrics, and you can do something really easy. And then, before we go too far, we opened this box and we opened the next one to see if it was the same. It's not the same. It's a whole new collection, but we went ahead and got the plastic off for you. So we're going to move it all over. Well, how do you want to do that? Do you want to come to this side, or do you want me just to?
I could still do it so we could see it flat, maybe.
That
flat
is
like
so
this. Stinking cute, though.
I know it. And who is this?
This one is called So Much Fun.
Because who does that remind me of? The
he looks kind
red
of like
cheeky fit.
He looks like a gnome.
Yeah, but who's the designer that was so popular back in like the 1990s?
Are you sure?
Nope. She did a lot of polka dots and a lot of cute girls in dresses.
Oh.
I'm gonna think of it.
They're all
and
writing it
Anna.
down.
They're all saying it. They're all saying it. It's something that had an initial like Susie B something or Sally B. Anyway,
It is so cute.
that makes me think of that. It is so cute. And what is it? Gosh, I can't think of the name
It's
of that
all
person.
so much joy.
Mary Englebright.
Oh.
That's who it reminds me of. Oh, that's who it is.
That's who it is.
It's Mary Englebright. That's why it reminds me of Mary
you go.
Englebright. All of you guys that were typing,
You're right.
yes. Yes, and so it's called So Much Joy. So yes, definitely Mary Englebright. I guess I didn't realize she was still designing, bless her heart. So really nice, wiggly, kind of a rickracky stripe. And yeah, look at this. That is Mary
That's her
Englebright.
text. Yeah,
It's
that is
absolutely her. Yeah. believe Mary. I love the lime green. Oh gosh. And see? Mary Engelbright. Oh, see, and that's not directional. It looks like it would
No,
be,
I love
doesn't
that
it?
it's every direction.
Yeah.
What a cute little gift bag.
I know it. And then
Oh, some peppermints.
peppermints. What is that?
Oh, that's her logo. Her
Oh.
her
Fun.
Emily.
Yeah, because people who don't remember her name, and they think that it has a B in it. Little toys. That is a great toys. Look at the size of that. See if my hand's
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
really nice.
Really nice. Fun. And then, oh yeah,
Cute.
hope, joy, love, peace. Really cute.
Another fun little one. And there's no
this
plan
nice
with this
one.
collection. It's just fun pieces, right?
Oh, and I have two that I didn't get plastic off. Ooh, is that terrible? Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. Here. There we go. That one's cute.
And then look at this one. Ooh, are they gonna have to listen to plastic? Cover your ears. There you go. Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
I know it. So it's little, I mean, look at it this way. So it's ribbons and ornaments, medallions. Look how cute that is. Really,
What
really
a cute idea for a fun little apron.
Yeah. Yeah. And look at them together. Look at the, just such happy colors. Really, really cute. And so now with her, there's no fat quarters or pre-cuts, of course.
No anything with this one. I'll look and see if there's maybe a free pattern that you put out or a free little something crafty to do with it, but I'll see that. And Anna, of course, will show you at the end if I find anything. Awesome.
Anything cute. And then it's always those things, you know, to think about if we want to do fat quarters. But you know what happens sometimes when we try to decide is a fat quarter going to be enough of that? No, it is not. And it's not going to be enough of this either. And then what happens is if somebody needs 4 yards of this or whatever, then we don't have enough. So we'll
probably not do
not going to do fat quarters. You need more than a fat quarter. You need at least a half a yard of everything. I would get a yard. It's so stinking cute.
Yeah, I would definitely get more of this really all over with him in his sleigh.
Oh my gosh, that one's
The
cute.
toys are a fabulous toy. Just have in your stash just in case.
Yeah.
For every day. I mean, yes, there's a Christmas
put that with
wreath in it,
anything.
but it's toys at the end of the day. There's a doll, there's balls, there's candy, there's an airplane, a train.
And
It's
so this is our second Christmas collection of the evening. It's possible there'll be a third one. Anna pointed out that somebody had said last Wednesday that there was only 26 Wednesdays left until Christmas. That means now there's only 25 weeks left until Christmas.
Don't even
So
stress you out or anything.
I'm not gonna stress you out. But it's time. Yeah. Perfect fabrics. All right, we're going to clean this up and we have 2 more boxes. All right.
All right, I've got a Riley Blake box.
Riley Blake. A couple of them. Oh.
All right.
Another Christmas?
Another Christmas.
Well,
Totally
again.
different though.
Oh,
Look, Santa's tree farm. Your big old reindeer.
Oh, I love that graphic.
Look at this one. Look at this. I don't know about the bunny, but
Bunny.
that's cute. There's a bunny in there. Oh, look at this snowflake.
Are you sure it's bunny? It's a bunny. It's a big bunny.
Yeah. It's cute.
Bunnies at Christmas time. Yes. Yes.
Pretty.
All right. Well, because okay, we have to stop for a minute so we can take the plastic off for you. But it was Jordan that told me when he was, 4 or 5 that he had figured it out.
Oh.
That I may have told this story before, maybe has this sound familiar to you? That he figured it out and that he knows all about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
Oh.
And I said, you do? He says, yeah, I already know. I know what's going on with that. And I said, well, what is it? And he said, well, an Easter Bunny can't carry baskets of candy and put them everywhere. And I said, really? And he says, no, Santa helps him.
Well, it makes sense. Santa has the of getting there. Transportation.
Which is why
Their
it's
friend
the Christmas
reindeer.
Bunny. It's official.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
The logic is there.
Yeah. He's right.
I like it.
He's always so clever.
I like it.
All right, we're going to get the plastic off.
Okay.
Well,
Santa's Tree Farm.
what is really fun
cute.
is 3 different, totally 100%
Very different.
Very different. I would say you could pick all of them, but I wouldn't necessarily put them together. I mean, I think you could, but very, very different styles. Maybe this green plaid. Anyway.
The greens might be similar.
Yeah.
But like this one I think would probably go with the very first one we did. But
This one would go with the Mary Englebright.
yeah. So I mean, but for the most part, 3 Christmas collections.
Very
small, but very different.
Yeah.
Here is the kit.
How cute that is.
So yeah, this kit has all the fabric you need to make this quilt. If you like the pattern, it is a free pattern from Riley Blake that's available in the Santa's Tree Farm collection on the website. So you can choose to use your stash, get a panel, do your own thing, get what you need.
This is so stinking cute. And it's going to end up approximately, based on seam allowance, right? 64 by 64. And it includes the pattern, all of the fabric for the quilt top and the binding. And of course, if you know about Riley Blake's boxes, they're those really nice hinged magnetic boxes. You just slide this thing off. And then you have this really cool box left. Yeah. Yeah.
That's very cute. Their kitting department at Riley Blake does a really, really nice job.
Yeah. So see, that just slides off and it makes this really cool.
And this is magnetic.
Yeah. I think packaging makes a big difference. Yeah. Everything and the pattern. Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah. So it is a free pattern, but Riley Blake has printed it off in pattern form for you. And just really nice. Really nicely done.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Really, really nice.
I've got some of those. And then I'll show you the panel, and then I'll go across and I'll show you up close the rest of the prints.
Okay.
Maybe if I can get the sleeve back on.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Maybe
come
those
back to that.
All right. The panel.
So stinking cute.
That is really cute. All right. So there's 2. So those have got to be 20-inch blocks.
Yeah.
Because this is a full.
What cute.
Well,
little
probably
pillows.
18. Probably 18-inch blocks. And then. I love that there's that bunny in there.
He's cute.
Yeah, little bunny.
Oh, the ornaments on the reindeer.
Aw.
Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute.
Really, really cute.
Really cute.
Yeah. Really nice. So there's the panel. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces.
Beautiful.
So again, there's this really nice plaid. And then this really nice kind of an all over. I love that.
That's
With
cute.
the trees and the bunny and the reindeer. And then here it is in the white background. Gosh, I just can't decide which one I like better.
That's cute.
And if you're looking for a dark green to go with it, again, use your notes and say, hey, I'm putting this in there. I hope that that's olivey, evergreen-y enough or whatever. A really nice, pretty snowflake in the light blue. Light blue toss, light blue background with all of the boughs and the berries and the stars.
And I feel like Riley Blake, this collection, we might have had one similar to it last year because for some reason
Does it look familiar?
this piece does.
Looks
So
familiar.
if there is a collection from last year, I'll put it in with the Santa Tree Farm so that if there is a dark green still available or a red looks really good with it, I'll just throw it in the collection for you.
Okay.
And you guys
With
can
the
see it
same-
all in one place.
Same artist.
Yeah.
Because look at this
like these
piece.
really pretty
Am I
soft
too close
blues.
if I go up here?
No.
And what if I kind of do this? Is that helpful or no?
Yeah, no, it's helpful.
I love it. So it's basically all of the components, in the toss and in the panel.
Yeah.
It is
in smaller
directional,
scale.
but that's great then if you're making a bag or
Cute.
table runner, 5-minute table runner. That is really cute fabric. And I love the colors. It's just very elegant. Really sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Really nice.
Okay, well, super fun. So we saw 3 Christmas lines.
3 different collections. I don't know if I could tell you the names of the 3
Oh.
that we saw.
Mary Englebright. Something about joy.
Really fun one. Yeah. So much joy. And she spelled it S-O, not S-E-W.
Yeah.
So much fun. So much joy.
Joy.
And then I don't know the little one from Henry Glass. I don't know what that one's called. But again, that panel, she created it really versatile, depending on if you're thinking placemat, tree skirt,
Village,
quilt, runner, whether that's a bed runner or a tail runner, depending on how you want to decorate for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tree farm.
The tree farm.
Which I think I'm going to go look, and I'll put it in the what's new. But I feel like for some reason this color story
looks
familiar to me. So if there is something, I'll either stick it up in the what's new or stick the last couple pieces in with this collection. So same designer, same stuff, you know, it'll all intermix. And then you'll know, maybe you bought it last year and haven't quite used it, but one of these is going to revitalize that idea. So super cool. And then the kits. Again, there's only a few of these kits, so get them while you can. Mm-hmm. Feel free to use the notes on when you check out for yourself. It's like, thinking of Melissa. And then you'll know when you get that, why did I get this kit? What was I thinking? And you'll know,
Melissa. Somebody did that last week too, and they wrote 4 pillowcases. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great idea. Yeah. Put your notes in there. You're going to get that with you.
Because by the time you order, by the time Tracy gets the package and it gets to you, I don't know what's going on with the slow boat
or depending on
lately,
when you decide to open your mail. If you wait for all your mail and, I'm just going to throw it in the quilting room because when I get time, I'll go in there. And it might be 2 weeks from now.
Right.
And then you might have that little brain fog of, what was I doing?
Right.
So use notes for you too.
Right.
Make a note to self and then put your note because mom will think it's to her and she will not understand to Melissa.
No. I'll know. I'll know now. Now I'm on board with the whole thing. I may comment, I may not. And then also just one last thing before we go, just a little mention about our bra auction. So again, it is we help to raise money. We give 100% of the money that we raise on the auction to friends, family, daughters, mothers, sisters, neighbors that are going through breast cancer. And so we have our nomination forms are up, our donation forms are up. And so what we do is on October 25th is a live auction. We promise, man, we are going to have a timer this year. It's going to be 1 hour and then done. But we're going to
take a mic from her. If I don't give her a mic,
I know
she will not be able to, you know.
I know. Just talking. But we're going to limit for the live auction. Most of the stuff is going to kind of be like buy now and silent auction. So
we're going to do a
little bit different because we get so many items, and a lot of it is that fear of leaving money on the table. It's like, well, but we could have got more. You know, and when you're raising money for such a really good cause and really good people, you know, you want to give everybody an opportunity to be generous.
It's not necessarily a, deals shopping. We are shopping for a cause.
Shopping for a cause.
Yeah, we are shopping
for a cause. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
We mentioned it this morning on Fabric Chat that we do have a bungalow out at the retreat center that is designated for all of the bra auction items. Donation, what could be, live auction stuff. You will see those as we get them. They'll be their own kind of a video that all of a sudden, it'll pop up and says, hey, here's a sneak peek of things that will be, available.
And you'll see that
October 25th.
Yes.
Save that date if you need to take a personal day. So you're available for shopping now and watching us live. October 25th is the date.
Yeah. And, you'll start to see those videos starting next week.
Yeah. We already have stuff.
Yeah. And so probably at some point we'll say it'll be every Friday, at 10 or whatever. And it's just that that early bird sneak peek so that that's the item I want, and we will have the item numbers for you. So you'll be able to write some notes down, do some screenshots. This is what I'm going for first.
Put it on your vision board.
I know. I'm getting it.
It's going right here.
It's going to be mine. Yeah. So anyway.
Super cool.
All right. I think that's it.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
All right. I hope you guys had a donut today.
Yes. Have a really good day. All right. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.